Have you ever wondered why mechanics never seem impressed by luxury cars? Because some of the most expensive cars on the road spend more time on a lift than in a driveway. And some of the most boring cars ever made, they just refuse to die. So today I'm going to show you 9 cars so reliable that the people who fix cars for a living actually drive them. Some of these will make total sense. One of them is going to make you angry. And the last one, it shouldn't be this reliable, which is exactly why mechanics love it. Watch until the end because number 1 sucks the fun out of breakdowns completely. Number 9, Honda CR-V. So this is the car mechanics recommend when they're tired of drama. Just a quiet decision made after watching hundreds of SUVs die expensive deaths at 80,000 miles. Here's why the CR-V keeps showing up on mechanic shortlists. It doesn't try to be clever. The engine isn't overstressed, the drivetrain isn't packed with fragile tech, and when something does wear out, it wears out predictably, not catastrophically. That matters more than people realize. Mechanics see this pattern all the time. Turbo SUVs come in with $2,500 boost issues, fancy electronics trigger endless warning lights, and owners start dodging phone calls from the service department. Meanwhile, the CR-V rolls in for brakes, fluids, tires, and just leaves. Is it exciting? Not even a little. But boring is exactly what you want after the warranty is gone. And that's why this list starts here, because if this is the baseline, everything above it has to earn its spot. Now, what happens when you take this reliability mindset and scale it up to a 3-row family SUV that should, by all logic, be a nightmare? Number 8, Toyota Highlander Hybrid. 3-row SUVs are where reliability usually goes to die. More weight, more passengers, more electronics, more stress. Most of them start falling apart right around the time kids stop spilling juices in the back. And that's exactly why the Highlander Hybrid is such a problem for that rule. Mechanics don't expect a family hauler this big to behave itself, yet this one does. Not because it's fancy, but because Toyota didn't play hard to get. Instead of inventing something new, they scaled up hybrid systems that had already survived millions of miles in Priuses and Camrys. That matters when repairs come due. A failing hybrid battery here typically costs less than a modern luxury SUV transmission rebuild. And most mechanics will tell you they rarely even see those batteries fail in normal ownership. What do they see? Highlander hybrids coming in for oil changes and not much else. It's also one of the few 3-row SUVs that doesn't collapse financially. While most family haulers bleed value fast, this one holds on to it because buyers know what happens when warranties end. And once you understand how rare that is in a vehicle of this size, the next car makes a lot more sense because it proves that you don't even need a hybrid to be smart. Number 7, Toyota Camry. Now this is the car mechanics point to when someone says, "I don't want problems, I just want it to work." And honestly, that's the Camry's entire personality. While other sedans chase turbochargers, touchscreens everywhere, and transmissions that need therapy by 70,000 miles, the Camry stuck to a boring formula that mechanics quietly respect. Engines that aren't overstressed, transmissions that don't self-destruct, and parts that don't require a second mortgage to replace. Here's the part most buyers miss. Mechanics don't love the Camry because it never breaks. They love it because when it does, it breaks gently. No sudden $4,000 surprises, no cascading failures. A water pump goes, you fix it, you move on. That predictability is everything once a car hits real mileage. And that's why you still see Camrys with 200,000 miles doing daily duty, while flashier sedans are already on their 3rd owner or sitting behind a repair shop waiting for parts. Now, here's where things get interesting, because the next car adds all-wheel drive, more ground clearance, and a tougher image without turning into a reliability grenade. Number 6, Subaru Crosstrek. All-wheel drive is usually where reliability starts getting sketchy. More moving parts, more stress, more ways for things to go wrong. And yet, the Crosstrek keeps slipping through that trap. Mechanics respect this car because Subaru finally learned from its past. Those old head gasket horror stories different era. Modern Crosstreks use revised engine designs, better materials, and far simpler systems than people expect, especially in the naturally aspirated versions. What really earns trust is how the Crosstrek ages. Suspension components last, drivetrain failures are rare, and when something wears out, it doesn't trigger a chain reaction of expensive problems. That's why you see these things racking up miles in snow states, dirt roads, and daily commutes without becoming shop regulars. It's not fast, it's not glamorous, but it gives you traction, ground clearance, and long-term sanity, which is a rare combination once the mileage climbs. If your car made this list and you're quietly nodding right now, tell us how many miles you put on it. Alright, back to number 5. Number 5. Honda Civic 1.5 Manual. Mechanics who still want a car they can enjoy driving almost always point to the Civic with a manual gearbox, and it has nothing to do with nostalgia. It's pure risk control. The clutch replacement on this car runs a few $100s. The CVT failure in many modern cars, that conversation usually starts around $3,000. And it gets worse fast. That single difference is enough for most professionals to walk away from automatics entirely. The Civic earns even more trust as it ages. Interiors don't disintegrate, electronics don't randomly panic, panels stay tight, visibility stays good, and you don't spend every drive wondering what light is going to turn on next. That kind of calm matters to people who fix broken cars all day. For mechanics, it removes the biggest long-term gamble in modern compact cars. And once you see how much complexity that eliminates, the next car hits differently. It proves that even hybrids, the thing everyone fears most, can be one of the safest bets on the road. Number 4. Toyota Corolla Hybrid. This is usually where people get nervous. Hybrid, battery, electronics. All the words buyers are told to fear. Mechanics, they barely flinch. The Corolla Hybrid earns its spot because it quietly removes some of the most expensive failure points in modern cars. No turbocharger cooking itself over time. No conventional automatic transmission waiting to grenade. Toyota's hybrid system has been refined for decades, not years. And by now, mechanics know its behavior almost by heart. Here's the reality most people don't hear at dealerships. When a hybrid battery does eventually need replacement, it often costs less than a single transmission rebuild on many non-hybrid cars. And in normal ownership, mechanics rarely see the batteries fail at all. What they do see are Corollas coming in with absurd mileage for nothing more than routine maintenance. Taxi fleets prove the point better than any brochure. It's common to see Corolla hybrids crossing 250 to 300,000 miles, with the original battery still doing its job. That kind of longevity doesn't happen by accident. It happens because the system was designed to avoid stress, not chase performance numbers. Number 3. Lexus NX and NX Hybrid. This is where luxury is supposed to fall apart. Mechanics don't treat the Lexus NX like any other luxury SUV, because it doesn't behave like one once the miles add up. Here's the difference. Lexus doesn't rush. While other brands push new tech out fast and let owners discover the problems later, Lexus delays launches, reworks systems, and only signs off once the hardware survives real abuse. That's why mechanics rarely see NX models coming back with cascading electronic failures or drivetrain disasters. The hybrid version pushes this even further. Toyota's hybrid system doesn't use a traditional transmission that wears itself to death. There are fewer moving parts, less heat, and far fewer things grinding themselves into expensive dust. Even the stuff that usually ages badly in luxury cars holds together there. Interiors don't melt, crack, or peel. Electronics don't randomly glitch. And when repairs do happen, they're usually contained, not domino effects that empty your savings. This is the SUV for people who want quiet comfort without signing up for luxury repair bills. And now we reach the point where nearly every mechanic conversation starts to converge. Number 2. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. If mechanics had to vote on one car they trust almost without hesitation, this would be it. The RAV4 hybrid sits in a rare sweet spot, popular enough to be everywhere, simple enough to be predictable, and engineered so conservatively that it just refuses to create drama. Mechanics don't see these coming in on tow trucks. They see them coming in for oil changes and leaving. The reason is underneath. Toyota's hybrid system doesn't rely on a conventional transmission that wears itself out. There's no turbocharger stressing a small engine, no dual clutch waiting to fail, and no experimental tech trying to prove a point. Everything in this drivetrain has already survived years of abuse in taxis and high-mileage fleets around the world. Even when people worry about the hybrid battery, the math kills the fear. A battery replacement, if it ever happens, is often cheaper than a modern automatic transmission rebuild. And many mechanics will tell you that they almost never see it needed in normal ownership. What they do see are RAV4 hybrids crossing 200,000 miles with the same calm reliability they had at 20,000. It also avoids the quiet killer of bad cars, depreciation. While plenty of SUVs bleed value the moment warranties expire, this one holds firm because buyers know what it costs not to own it. At this point, the pattern is obvious. And yet, the final car in this list breaks that pattern in the most unexpected way, and it definitely isn't what most people think of when they hear the word reliable. Number 1. Mazda MX-5. This is the one that really messes with people's heads. Because when you say most reliable car mechanics drive, nobody pictures a tiny two-seat sports car. They picture something sensible, practical, boring. And that's exactly why the MX-5 wins. Mechanics love this car for one simple reason. There's almost nothing on it that can go catastrophically wrong. No turbocharger cooking itself, no overloaded transmission, no complicated all-wheel drive system, no heavy electronics trying to do 10 jobs at once. Just a naturally aspirated engine, a lightweight chassis, and mechanical parts that aren't being pushed to their limits. The engine isn't stressed, the car doesn't weigh much, the suspension isn't overworked, and when something does wear out, it's usually cheap, isolated, and predictable. That's the holy grail for people who fix cars all day. And here's the irony. Many MX-5s see hard driving, missed oil changes, and years of abuse. Yet, they still keep going. Meanwhile, heavier, more powerful, more advanced cars crumble under their own complexity. Mechanics don't buy the MX-5 because it's fun, they buy it because it's honest, while also being fun. So when the time comes to buy your next car, forget the hype for a moment. Would someone who fixes cars all day actually choose this for themselves? Because mechanics don't buy cars hoping nothing goes wrong. They buy cars that don't create problems in the first place. Cars that age calmly, avoid expensive failures, and keep running long after the excitement wears off. If this list changed the way you think about reliability, hit like and share it with someone who's shopping right now. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more real-world car guides.